When newly minted NDP leader Jagmeet Singh attended the campaign kick-off for his party's candidate in the Scarborough Agincourt by-election, he enthused that it was like coming home. "This is incredible," he told supporters gathered at the Black Gold Cafe. "This is literally where I was born. This has a nice homecoming feel." While it might have been home to Singh, it was not Scarborough Agincourt. The cafe is actually situated about a kilometre outside the Toronto riding in the neighbouring electoral district of Scarborough North. A Singh spokesman did not respond to a request for an explanation. But launching a campaign in the wrong riding might account at least in part for the NDP's all but non-existent showing in Scarborough Agincourt on Monday. It certainly can't have helped. Liberal Jean Yip retained the riding that had been held by her husband, Arnold Chan, until his untimely death from cancer in September. She captured 49.4% of the vote, followed by Conservative Da Song Zo who pulled in 40.5%. New Democrat Brian Chong wound up with just 5.1%, down almost 3 percentage points from the NDP's already poor showing in the riding during the 2015 general election. He scraped together fewer than 1,000 votes. The NDP share of the vote similarly declined in the other three ridings where by-elections were held Monday, as it did in two October by-elections held about a month after Singh took the helm of the party. Jean Yip won the Scarborough Agincourt riding in Toronto for the Liberals Monday, following her late husband Arnold Chan into the House of Commons. Evan Mitsui/CBC, the most jarring result for New Democrats was likely in Lac-Saint-Jean, a Quebec riding in which the party had finished a close second in 2015 but wound up a distant fourth in October as the Liberals stole the riding from the Conservatives. It seemed further evidence that the tide has gone out on the orange wave that swept the province in 2011 under Jack Layton. But at least in that case, Singh could argue had only taken the helm a month earlier, in the midst of the campaign. In any event, New Democrats had gambled in choosing Singh that what they might lose in Quebec where he was an unknown and where his turban was an issue for some they would make up in ridings in with large populations of new Canadians in Ontario and British Columbia, particularly in the suburbs around Toronto where Singh had held a seat in the provincial legislature. Which is what makes the dismal showing in Scarborough Agincourt arguably more significant. It is precisely the kind of riding in which New Democrats had hoped Singh could make inroads: predominant immigrant population, sizable South Asian community and, as an added bonus, located in an area where the leader had grown up. In an email blast Tuesday night seeking donations, NDP Digital Director Nader Mohammed had an explanation for the hard losses in Monday's by-elections. "We had 4 great candidates with incredible teams and so many dedicated volunteers but we were outspent," he said in the email, headline "This won't happen again." Quebec New Democrat MP Matthew Dubé offered another reason: the party is still making the transition to a new leader and that will take time.